So, you may be wondering, how did we get here? How? If that is the case, let's go back into time. On October 26, 2023, Drake released his seventh studio album titled For All the Dogs, which contained one song that featured J. Cole titled First Person Shooter. In the song, Cole hypothesizes in the verse that Drake, and Kendrick Lamar are considered the big three in the rap game because of the status, the style, and the music is so popular, blah, 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 all that jizz. There are J. Cole lyrics that say the following. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali. That is what leads us to March 22nd, 2024, where it all began. On that date, Future and producer Metro Boomin released a joint project titled We Don't Trust You. And on it, there is one song called Like That, which include a surprise feature by Kendrick Lamar of him throwing shots at Drake and J. Cole. The verse is Kendrick dismissing the notion of the supposed big three being a thing, that it should be a thing, because Cole and Drake will never come close to him in terms of being a good rapper. In the verse, he says, F sneak dissin', first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. As you can see, he's clearly referencing Drake and Cole's song by name dropping the song title, which he says when he says F sneak dissing, it means he wants to be direct with who's he dissing. And he continues fulfilling that promise in the next few lines where he says, F the big three, N-word, it's just big me. For all the dogs getting buried, that's okay with all these lines. You gonna see Pet Cemetery. It also includes one specific line where K-Dot says that Prince outlived my Jack, which is a response to Drake's first person shooter line, where he says, I'm one away from Michael, beat it. Beat it. So basically, Drake is saying that he's Michael, and Kendrick is saying that he's Prince. So the way I interpret this is that Kendrick slash Prince may not be as popular as Drake slash MJ, but Kendrick slash Prince makes better music, in K Dot's opinion. Now, I just want to be clear at this point of the video, I'm not going to be covering any more than 2 other disses in this whole saga. I won't be covering J. Cole's diss because he literally goes on stage and apologizes for the diss. So it holds no weight now. It holds no weight at all anymore. Forget it. Also, no Rick Ross, no Chris Brown, no Quavo. Forget it. Too complicated to go through, too long to go through. Leave me alone. Just want to focus on these next 2 diss tracks by these 2 rappers alone because the difference between these 2 rappers are night and day. The differences are insane. Kendrick makes politically thoughtful, provoking music most of the time, and Drake does more club hits and love songs. So seeing them go head to head is just crazy to witness because of that difference. It's so night and day. First things first, let's get into Drake's latest diss, as of me recording this, titled Push Ups, that was released on April 19th, 2024. Now, in this track, Drake disses Kendrick and a bunch of other people. I only want to talk about the parts where K Dot is mentioned, because I just explained the reason seconds ago. In a few lines, Drake says, Extortion, baby. Whole career, you've been shook up because Top told you, drop and give me 50, like some push ups. Huh. This is a reference to a viral video from last year of Kendrick doing some push ups somewhere outside. It also references how Kendrick had to give 50% of his earnings to his former label Top Dog Entertainment, blah, blah, blah. You ain't no big three. Sidra got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Drake is basically saying here that K-Dot shouldn't be considered in the quote unquote big three because there are other big artists out right now, holding bigger numbers in album sales than him. Like, okay, that's something I don't give a fuck about. Kenny feels the same way and makes it known in his diss track that I will get into in a minute. So, to combat the K Dots Prince line, Drake says, "What's a prince to a king? He's a son." Basically, sunning Kendrick, kind of a clever way, I have to say. And I think that's the extent of this I will cover. Oh, yeah! He also says, "How the fuck you big steppin' with size 7 men's on?" Get it? He's saying he's short. He's saying he's a small man. All right, let's move on to Euphoria. Euphoria is the name of Kendrick's latest diss to Drake, which was released on April 30th, 2024. And he goes in, folks. One, there is a line where K Dot raps, "It's three ghosts left, and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage." Basically making fun of Drake and Cole and basically by calling them gay for hugging each other on stage during performances together and always having collabs together. And I find that kind of funny, I think. Then the most insane line from this song, by a long shot, has to be this one. "I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly." So the context of this line is that in 2019, rapper YNW Melly was charged with murdering two of his rapper friends. So yeah, you can see why that's a crazy bar to spew. You can see why, right? "I gotta raise a son, but I can see you know nothing about that." Basically calling Drake a deadbeat father. Unlike him, he's not a deadbeat father. He cares about his son. I can tell. Full shot to fire without proof. You know what I'm saying? And you Pusha T said it. You know, I'm gonna just take his word for it. I'm gonna just take both of their words for it. Remember when I pointed out that Drake's line about album sales, SZA, Travis Scott being bigger than his, that it was whatever. Remember when I said that that didn't matter and Kendrick agrees? Well, here's proof of that. Where is it? "I'm allergic to the lame shit. You only like being famous." See? See? He doesn't give a fuck. I was right. There's your evidence. So, I just want to end this off by saying that this diss track is insane. Kendrick says he downright hates him. He hates his fashion sense, he hates his talking, he hates his walking, etc. Kendrick even says he's not even black enough to say the N word. How the fuck will Drake respond? Well, we'll see in due time. In conclusion, this beef has been captivating to me because it's just unpredictable. You don't know what the next diss is going to be, how the next diss is going to top the last, or if it's going to disappoint, or if it even's going to exist. Which is the worst outcome to happen? Don't let that happen. Please, Champagne Poppy. For the next disc that comes out, expect a song review, and then the next one, expect a song review. You get it. That's about it. SFJ for life.